Okay, so this is Mace Windo's Jedi Starfighter. So this set came out in 2011 with the Star Wars, the Clone Wars theme. It is 308 pieces, and when it retailed at the time, it was $40. Not the best value for money, in my opinion. And the reason I say that is I do notice, like you'll notice that you can also get the fighter, but you get some other stuff, which, I don't know, that just seems a little overpriced in my opinion, because the last Jedi fighter they did, which was Plo Koon's, was about $25 when it came out, which was only 170 pieces, but still, I just don't think $40 should have been worth it. And this was a limited edition set, so it was hard to get. Like, the only way you could really get it was through either Lego or Toys R Us at the time. But now Toys R Us is closed, but enough of that. So, you get 5 minifigures with this set, so we'll go ahead and get started. Starting off, you get 2 of these like separatist staffs, which is the name of them. And you get a battle droid right there. Nothing special, just your standard battle droid. But you get 2 of them on these nice little stands. Those look like they're flying. And it gets a little like separatist speeder with a command droid. Which is kind of weird. If you see there, like his eyes are kind of like painted underneath the bottom of his mouth. Because this is like a command droid in the Clone Wars. I can't remember the correct name, but let's see if I can get him off. Excuse me, I'm kind of filming with my phone. See if I can get him off without breaking off anything. I don't know what to do. Really dusty. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while. So you can see this is kind of a like decent, but the head just doesn't really work for me. So there's that. And he gets this nice little blue separatist speeder, which is pretty cool looking. It's got a little piece, so it's like it's hovering. And it sits up pretty well. It does not. Okay, never mind. So starting off with the fighter. This one I actually like a little bit better than I do Plo Koon's. There's still some flaws, but we'll compare it. So I do have Plo Koon's fighter, which I reviewed last. And we have Obi-Wan's Attack of the Clones version, because I'm actually surprised Lego never made a Obi-Wan's version for the Clone Wars. So you can see big difference between the original and Mace Windu, but not too much difference between Plo Koon's and Mace Windu. So starting off, obviously the color scheme is different. I actually like the color scheme a little bit better on Mace Windu's. I think this one just works so much better than this one does. And like this one would work better if it was, you know, a darker blue, not this like, not that blue. It feels like the darker blue would work better, but you get an astromech, which I think is R7B8 is the name. It's kind of a cool astromech. He's got this like dark blue head with this like charcoal dark gray body and some gold, which works pretty well. And then you get Mace Windu, who not really new. He's been in a couple of sets before. And this is Clone Wars Mace Windu, if you were wondering. Sorry, I got hair on my screen. So, and inside the cockpit, you do get a computer. Now, the other thing I like too is they didn't do the ejecting. Like in this one, if you saw my review on it, you know they did the piece where you can eject Plo Koon, which I really don't like they did that, because he just sits super tall as compared when Mace Windu's in it. He might actually sit the same. Okay. He says the same. I guess it's just me. But the one thing I don't quite like about this, is probably my only complaint about this set, is there's no forward-facing cannons. You can see, like, there's these on Obi-Wan's, and then you got them on Plo Koon's, but you don't have it on this one. In case you're wondering, there are missiles underneath the ship, but you have to fold up the landing leg, and you push this plunger, and they shoot out. So I guess that's, you know, kind of cool. So they shoot out like 2 at a time. You know, the other thing I also like too is they actually put these like light blue pieces on the inside of the engines, so it looks like it's running. And you have a spot from the back for the lightsaber, which isn't the best. I kind of wish they would have like put it under the ship or something, but you know, whatever. So, not much to say about this set. And you have some sticker details, obviously, which mine are actually fixing to peel off just from sitting from all the dust. So, and one last thing is the landing gears are the same as Plo Koon's. Works, you know, pretty well as compared to this one where it collapses. So, but yeah, not much to say on the set. Pretty much standard from my other Jedi fighters. I just wish it was priced a little bit better. And now people on Bricklink and eBay kind of sell it ridiculous. I think it was like, I was checking, the price range was going from like 60 to 150, which is definitely not worth it. I mean, you would be better off buying these minifigures than you would like on eBay for like $10 than you would compared to getting this whole set. I honestly don't know if I would really pick this one up unless you're a Jedi Fighter fan or a Mace Windu fan, then maybe. I don't know, maybe if you find a good deal or something on Bricklink, then I would say go for it. But other than that, it's just, to me, not really worth it. But anyway, there's that for you guys. I'll be doing some more videos. I'll probably be getting back into doing some stop motion too, because I know the new Lego sets are out, but they are super expensive. Like for example, the throne room from Last Jedi, I definitely want to get that one. There's an Echo Base set, a new X-Wing, but they are pretty expensive. And there is another Anakin's yellow fighter because the Clone Wars is returning, so I'll definitely pick that one up, and you know, a few others if I can find them cheap, but not exactly made of money. So, but anyway, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please do subscribe if you haven't. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter handle in the link below. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you real soon.